Welcome back, rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. Today is another ELO edition. Sorry I don't have time to do anything else this week. I've been a total slacker. It's just completely my fault, so I just want to apologize for that. Let's get right into it. Again, if you don't want to watch me build a deck, you can skip ahead right now to the stuff on top. If we look at our missions here, we've got everything done for Hurricane, so nothing with Hurricane. We've got 150 DR, 150 DR with uppers, but that's 5th mission already. We've got Riots, 5th mission already, 150 pills. We've got lowest LD here, which is 150 damage with PC, so that's basically already done. So the only thing we've really got left is Vortex. I did work on these pretty hard one of the days earlier this week, so most of them are done. We've just got to win 25 life points, and we don't even need Vortex in order to do that. So I guess maybe I'll run a Jungo deck with some plus life, extra plus life stuff in it. So we'll run Jungo here for on LD, and then I also wanted to run Sacrum half because I need to do Belmundo's mission, because I still do not have all of those missions done, and I know that they're going to end soon. So Belmundo will be our 5-star, so we need to come up with some other stuff for Sacrum. So let's see what we can do for Sacrum. Well, we want to stay alive, so why don't we go ahead and throw Baka in there. We need some lower stars because Belmundo is already a big 5-star, taking up a lot of space. Let me go ahead and go with Dustin as well. Dustin would be okay. I'm just gonna start throwing in a bunch of the cards that I really do like. So throw in Dustin. I would like to throw in a 4 or a 5-star, but I also I don't want to throw in someone like Learbarda unless I've got that plus life. I guess I could also double up that plus life here with Sacrum to kind of make sure. So maybe we'll just make this an all-around plus life deck. Obviously Murray is very good. What else could we do? Well, if we're gonna do plus life, then we can't throw Xonia in here. Xonia is off limits. Man, computer's just getting worse and worse recently, guys. It's just not looking good. Forecast not alive for much longer. Daughter is very excited. The only reason I've come to this page is for Wakai, specifically for Wakai. Obviously not the best, but if we are going for plus life, may as well go big or go home. So if we go ahead and throw out Dustin. Right, daughter? Alright. There's Dustin. So we've got our Sacrum half. Looks like our Sacrum half is going to be Baka, Belmundo, Murray, and Wakai. Again, the main point, we want that plus life for the other mission. We want Belmundo for the reprisal. I may just toss Belmundo and lose some of these matches on purpose, so don't expect this to be an amazing week, guys. And then we've got Baka here with the minus with the DR, because DR will help keep you alive much longer. So let's go ahead and run over then to Jungo. Okay, let's see. So we need some plus life, and if we're gonna do some extra plus life, then why don't we? I wanted to throw Eduardo in there, but that's just a little over the top. So why don't we instead? Let's see. Yama is free. Excellent. So we can put Yama in there. Wendy is still free, so we can put Wendy in there. That's great. Other plus life that we really want to consider. I don't think there's anybody else really to consider, so I guess if we've got both Nyema and Wendy, how many stars are we at now? 13 for our other half, and then 6 more here is 19, which means that we've got 6 left. So why don't we put in a 2-star and a 4-star? Our 2-star can be Peg. Why am I scrolling up for Peg? should have scrolled up, but just a little further. Peg is always good. We want that DR. DR is always great. And then we've got room for a 4-star. So who do we want for our 4-star? Let's go with not even 4-star. I don't like Silo because her damage is too low for me. Moegra is actually quite good, and so is Neva. 8-4 with that DR as well. Who else do we have? We've got Hopper, which is a huge life gapper, but we don't want to do too much. So I guess that's with Belmundo, if we're going to get all that damage, and we don't want to do too much damage. Ultimately, that's really what we're looking at here. So I guess, why don't we just go ahead and throw Neva in there. We'll get another DR. So now we've got 3 DR. And that's probably a little overkill. I guess we could go with Dianzi for that, like, last-minute kill. That'd be great. But, yeah, let's go with Dianzi. Because I'll probably play Belmundo before that. And then maybe Dianzi can keep us in the game. We'll see. Dianzi's a very strong 4-star card. For Jungo. Absolutely beastly card and amazing because you can also use him in half decks. He's the half-deck version of Booba. Alright, well, let me go ahead and fast forward here. Alright, well, it looks like our deck this week is going to be Dianzi, Nyema, Peg, Skopica, Baka, Belmundo, Murray, and Wakai. Okay, so let's go ahead and head in and see how this, well, okay, well, before we head in again, what's the basic idea here? The main point of this deck is really Belmundo for ELO. So as soon as I see Belmundo in my hand, I'm going to do everything I can to win with Belmundo. Then we're also just going to be shooting for the plus life whenever we can, so I'm probably going to be aiming for cards with more than +2 life. So Murray is going to be priority, Skopica will be a priority, and Nyema will also be a priority. We'll just leave the DR to be DR. I probably won't do anything fancy unless I think that it'll help me win, and I don't really have anything else to work. And Dianzi's going to be a really great late round card with that growth in order to try and finish up and maybe still pull off a win after I do something ridiculous with Belmundo, hoping that the opponent also tries to go in and stop me. So, alright, with that, let's go ahead and head in now then. Alright, well here's the proof again here. We're at 1000 ELO. This is all from last week. So, let me go ahead and refresh and then we'll get started. Alright, we got 200 players in ELO. That's great. Let's go ahead and get started. See how our first match goes. See if Belmundo causes us to lose all 5 rounds. It'd be great to get all of that damage in, all of that remove life in with Belmundo. Alright, looks like from China, level 64, we've got Neil 123. Angora, Seawing, Vector, and Exodus. So we've drawn his very low hand, gotten very lucky because of 3 2-stars. Versus our Dianzi, Nyema, Skopica, and Wakai. We are in an excellent position here. Obviously, Exodus does not have his stop ability at the beginning. The stop bonus is very likely to be played against us if we use our Jungo. Seawing is very easy to just throw off for nothing. Vector might be easy as well. He's definitely going to want to save Exodus in order to go against Nyema, so if I led with Nyema, that would be one of the best things I could do in order to try and, I guess, force Angora as a play, or a high pill Vector as well. But there's absolutely no reason for that, especially if I tried to do a low pill Nyema, that would get me in trouble as well. Instead, why don't I go ahead and just go with Wakai, because then that means he won't be able to play Angora, he won't want to play Exodus, which means our chances are pretty good that he's either going to play Vector or Seawing. And if he plays Vector, he already knows that he's going to be down in pills. So I'm just going to go ahead and play 2 pills here, because what I am actually expecting is a 0-pill Seawing. Again, he's in a very bad position. It's excellent for us to lead, not too many pills. This is a very obvious move to me, because if we get Wakai out of our hand, and I haven't talked about this before, I think, in any of my videos, it's really great to get your lower star cards out of your hand early. Here's the Seawing. Maybe he's played 1 extra pill just to check for honesty. There we go. Alright. So indeed, best thing we could have hoped for right there, actually. Excellent Excellent move. Both on his play on mine as well. We get that +2 life points. My daughter's very upset that C-Wing did not beat me. Sorry, daughter. It looks like I might win this match. Well, we'll see. We're still very early. So let's see. Between Angora, Vector, and Exodus, Exodus is probably most likely to come next. And if not, then he's going to save a lot of his pills in order to make sure that Exodus can win. Exodus is really his only hope excuse me, versus both Dianzi and Nyama. He will have Exodus's courage on the final round. So if he plays Exodus now, we can guarantee that Dianzi will be able to win one round, which pretty much puts us in a very, very good position. We'll see. Angora and Exodus are obviously going to be the two most troublesome cards here. It'll depend on how he plays them. C-Wing has leveled out everything, so Wakai really only did 1 damage there. Probably should have just played 2, but I wanted to cover just in case he decided to be bold with his Vector. Well, let's see here. We do have Vector. We want to force him. If we save Scopica, we can force him to play 1 more pill. Which means that whatever he gains, even if he's 0 pills with Vector, we can base everything off of a 13, which unfortunately is 91, which means that even if Dianzi did get his bonus versus Angora, I would need way too many. So if we assume that I have to play Dianzi next round in order to get that 9 power, 7 versus 14, we have to go to 14, it would be 98. I would need 11 pills, which is exactly what I have now, versus his Vector. So instead of chancing it, we're going to save the ammo, probably not play too many, we're just going to go with our Scopica, and force him to play 1 pill at least. Child, relax, please. Oh, the joys of being a parent. Alright, well, the good news is he did go in quite far with Vector, probably hoping to try and catch us off guard. Which means that we can put him in an excellent situation, difficult-wise here. Because if we keep Nyama alive, we're going to get that +1 life per damage. Dianzi can also go pretty far in. Even if he Furied, let's see, if he Furied Exodus, that'd be 8, it'd take me down to 2, I would need 11, and he would be able to stop me with Angora. So I think I'm going to play Dianzi and hope that he's trying to cover with Exodus. Let's see, what does that mean? 5, 35, I've got 9. I'm going to hope here that Neil is going to try and be a little bit trickier and go basically all in with the Fury with Exodus, realizing that Angora will be able to stop me from being able to do the extra damage. So what I have done is I have covered the 35 play from Exodus. If he has played nothing, for example, with Angora, then we will lose this, obviously. So what I'm hoping here is that Neil is doing the math to try and figure out what he needs. And because I've played Dianzi, he's going to think that probably it's a bluff because this is ELO. The reason being that if you play your 9 power card, obviously I'm trying to just save my pills in order to block his Exodus. That's the easiest move for me right now because I am also up in pills. And we see Angora. Alright, so it looks like, unless he's played at least a few pills... Oh, he has! I am absolutely shocked. So he went in with Angora as well. Alright, well, that has treated us better than we could have hoped for. Except for the fact that we now will get basically almost no plus life from Dianzi or Nyema, but we will win this match, which my daughter is very upset about. She was definitely hoping that I would not win this. Neil has left the battle. I do not even get the plus life. Shame on you, Neil. Absolutely shame on you. Yes, public shaming. Do not leave your battles early. This is totally against... If I had Belmundo, if I had another card, I have lost mission progress because Neil has decided to basically be a jerk. Whether you lose, I don't think I have ever lost and completely just rage quitted or anything. There's no reason to get upset over these matches. There's no reason. Anyway, alright, we're on to our second round here from France, from Dutch Urban Crew, Phoenix, or DUC, Phoenix. Here we've got, cool story, bro. Alright, we're looking at Montana and Riots. So we've got Prince Jr., Waller, Alexandria, and Vera versus our Dionzi, Nyema, and Murray this time. So a little more damage with our Sacrom card, a little less with our Jungo. We got Waller first, so chances are really good that this is just like a 2-pill Waller. There's no reason for him to go in too far with this. So, what do we want to do? We've got all this DR. Prince Jr. is not going to be any good. Basically, Nyema is going to be in a horrible situation. Absolutely nothing he can do. Peg is going to be good against later excuse me, played cards. So is Murray. So is Dionzi. So let's see if, even if there's nothing else played, he's not going to be able to get too many more pills back. At the worst, 98, which means that I can get up to 10. He's probably going to play at least a few pills, though. I can force him to play some just by playing Murray as well. So I think, why don't we check? Let's see, 35. Go to 23, which means he needs to at least 4-pill Waller. I don't think we're going to see a 4-pill for Waller. So let's see if we can get a bit of a nuke in. Chances are pretty good that he's probably gone in a little bit further with Waller, but let's hope that he's only played a few pills. Yep, there we go. Alright, so be it. Excellent play by Phoenix. Most likely he was betting on the fact that I would want to... It's a good first round play for him, but it was also betting on the fact that I would want to play Nyema versus Alexandria or Vera. So I probably should have gone in a little bit further there. You have to watch out because, you know, your opponent is doing the same thing that I'm trying to do to them right now. Guess exactly what they've done and why they've done it. And of course, a larger pill play for Waller there is more than enough to catch pretty much anything, or pretty much anyone off guard here. I know that this is difficult versus Riots because Riots is the clan that's meant to stop people who old. But I don't know. Let's just see what he does here. This is a first round peg play is gonna probably end up having him push Prince Jr., but that's excellent because then that means I don't have any more DR to get around. However, it would be very, very understandable here to see probably Vera maybe with like just 1 extra pill. I don't think he would 0-pill anything, but we might see a 2-pill Prince Jr., which would actually be ideal for me, again, because then I will have the power advantage in the next 2 rounds. So this Prince Jr., probably just a 2-pill play. Yep. No reason for me to go in that far with Peg, no reason for him to play more. We both know what we're trying to do here, so there's no surprises up to this point. After that first round with Waller, so we've got Vera and then Alexandria. What to do? The easy answer here is if I go all in. I mean, I'm going to be able to win no matter what with Dionzi, so my guess is that he's gone all in because based on the way he's been playing, he's clearly a smart player. He knows what he's doing, so I would rather save Dionzi. The difficulty here is that if I try to save Dionzi, I need at least 7 here, so I would be able to get to 30, which would mean he would be at least 5, so even if it goes half in. Well, let's see, let's just see how it turns out. We're going to be able to win this round at least versus Vera, because Murray has that... Alright, because Murray only has 3 stars here. So it made sense, again, knowing that Dionzi is basically a lock for the win, and the easy play here is for me to just kind of rely upon that. It's a lot harder for your opponent to be like, hey, I'm going to play a whole bunch of pills. So even though Dionzi is only going to do that 1 damage with our +2 life, we are going to be able to win this match. So, excellent game. Duck Phoenix. Absolutely excellent game. Alright, so like a true sport, Duck Phoenix has stayed to the end of his match. We are now at 1037 ELO, we're 2-0, we have not seen Belmundo yet. Let's go back to the room. I'm going to go ahead and refresh because I'm sure already you're probably experiencing a decent bit of lag in the video. So let me freshen up. I'm not going to freshen anything up, but let's restart this. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So let's start our third match here. Doing fairly well so far. It's good. Alright, so we've got, again, from France, level 115, Davor Suker. I'm assuming it's not Sucker. Anyway, alright, we do have Floyd here, so probably he's going to be going for the damage here with the Floyd in ELO missions. Or maybe he's just playing, you know, La Junta in ELO. No problem there. So we got Floyd, Scooty, Militia, and Noemi. Chances are really good with all this DR. Militia's probably going to come out first round with a few pills. We might see Scooty as well. We do have our Scopica, Belmundo, Murray, and Wakai. Finally, we've drawn our Sacrom half. We do have Belmundo, so we will be spending quite a bit in order to win with Belmundo. The issue here will be Floyd. We have to look out for Floyd. We don't want Floyd to absolutely destroy us. So, I think because it's extremely tempting to just throw Militia or throw Scooty with, like, no pills. I'm not going to throw Wakai because then we might see Scooty, but with Murray, he's going to expect me to throw a few pills. So I'm going to try and catch him. I'm going to try and catch him off guard here because I know he wants to set up Floyd. We've got Militia here. My daughter, again, very upset at the prospect of me winning another battle. With Murray as a little bit stronger presence, he may not want to actually challenge me with Scooty. He can keep his pills. Goodness gracious. He can keep his pills with Scooty. Daughter is inconsolable right now, it seems. Oh, we do see Scooty here. And he has played quite a few pills, so that is at least one nice side effect here. So he will not be able to lead with Floyd, which means that we must play Belmundo this round. Nothing we can do with that. And a fast play with Militia. Interesting. Alright. So probably he's thinking I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot of damage in. If he's able to win with Militia, that would be very bad for us. Either way, we're going to lose 3 powers. Scopica is going to be taken down to, let's just assume, 5. I would need at least 11. This is really risky and I do not like doing it, but we can assure ourselves a much better outcome here if we just one pill on Belmundo. Even though I said I was going to spend more, I am expecting a surprise Militia here. Oh, excellent, he did not. Okay. So, losing the 2 damage from Belmundo is nothing. It's not that important. He will get the 2 extra heal from Militia as well that we need to remember. The issue here is now he's either going to do 6 damage or he's going to do 5 damage. And, oh dear, did I miscalculate? I should have played 0 pills because now Scopica cannot beat Floyd. Absolutely cannot beat Floyd. So we have already lost this match. What a bummer. Alright, well, good game, Divorce Suker. As long as you know what you are doing, this game is all over but the shouting. Good game. Alright, so we're down to 1026 ELO. Sorry, very fast. 1026, but we got 5. We got one of our rounds. We're 2-1 now. Now we're against, again from France, level 93, Xonia Nain. So we've got Raptors and Skills, Raptors, Sense, and Skills. So Lucky Morgan, Andy LD, and Hemdall versus Nyema, Skopica, Baka, and Murray. So again, we did not get our 5-star, so be it. Let's see, he's got DR, he's got kill shot, defeat, he's got lots of defeat. So going in on the first round, probably not ideal for him. We really just need to prevent Lucky here from getting that kill shot off. So we're gonna start with 4 pills. We'll see how it goes. One of the reasons is Hemdall is gonna have that huge pill swing, and I'm happy. I would be. It's like my child knows exactly when I'm going to speak and just wants to spoil. I would be happy for him to not get that 3 pill back and let him win with Hemdall if possible. As far as first round plays, we're not going to see Morgan. Probably won't see Lucky because of the power. Just losing off the bat with Hemdall would be ridiculous, so we'll probably see Andy LD. How many pills is your guess is as good as mine? Maybe we'll see 5. We did play 4, so I've played enough in order to cover a 5-pill Andy. If he goes more, then obviously we lose, and if he goes less, it doesn't matter. So there is the Andy. Makes to see Andy. Oh, we have a Fury. A Fury. Someone hit the wrong button. For sure. I see what he's doing. He's gaining pills in ELO. So by Furying, he now gains, he's played 4 pills instead of just 2, which means he gets 2 back. He's going to lose with Hemdall on purpose. It looks like this is all about just gaining pills right now for him. So if he plays Hemdall, I'm assuming that he's played Hemdall with 0. Alright, so we finally do see a pill play. Alright, we've got Morgan here. I don't know what to expect with this. So I guess we'll follow up with Skopica. I have no reason to play Baka at this point. He doesn't have his power. I'm worried that this is a surprise play, so I may be getting myself into a good bit of trouble here. Especially since I have to play next. You know, I don't care if he gets the 2 damage. This is becoming more difficult than I was expecting a random 0-pill Fury to be at this point. Alright, so he has played the 1 pill again. I guess he's collecting something. Trying to finish some missions. Just in case. Let's go ahead and cover just in case he goes all in with Lucky. Not that it would really matter if he did go all in with Lucky, but see if we get some extra plus life here. That'd be nice. Again, we see a 1 pill with Hemdall. I have no idea what's going on here, guys. Anyway, I guess we're just lucky beneficiaries of someone who really wants some pills and really wants to get that lucky kill shot in. don't know if you can still hear this, but I can still hear my daughter crying through the walls. She is outside right now with my wife. I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this one for you guys. I just want to apologize for the screaming. This is also one of the most lopsided matches I have seen in ELO. I don't think I've ever seen 26 life on anyone in ELO. If he's going for the lucky kill shot, I'm not going to stop him. I have no idea why he would work this hard for a lucky kill shot, but good game, Hush Inesling. Who knows, maybe he's letting, playing with a noob, like Mango did last time. With his cousin. Alright, so we're up to 1037 ELO, we're 3-1, though I don't know if that really counts as a match. Let's head into our final match now. See how it goes. Will we go 4-1 or 3-2? Either way, not too bad this week. This deck has turned out pretty good. Alright, I believe it's Russia from level 47, Likio Ultra. We've got a mono Pussycats here, Charlie, or a half deck that only drew all of their half. Charlie, Ellie Mae, Loria, and Xonia versus our Nyema, Peg, Baka, and Wakai. This is less than desirable, absolutely less than desirable all around because Nyema is not going to be able to do anything. We've got Ellie Mae here who would like to save. I'd really like to save my DR versus Charlie, for example. I don't think I'm going to have that luxury. We do want to prevent Samia from getting a reprisal of +2 life. We're going to see Loria coming at us, which means that I can respond in turn with Baka. If I can get Peg against Charlie and say Waka versus Samia, that would be great, which means that Nyema is my best move at this point. I'm sure Ellie Mae has been played with a decent bit here. However, could I just... No, hold on a minute. If I play Nyema now, even with Charlie, I'm going to get -3 or -4 versus Charlie. 1, 2... I think I could absolutely wreck 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11. I don't think you can hit 15. But I can't do that much because Nyema does not have his extra damage. If I was able to get to 5, that would make a big difference, but I don't think I can. So here, I'm gonna play 49 and play this one. No, I don't. Honestly, my guess is that this is a 0 pill Ellie Mae or like a 2 to 3 pill Ellie Mae. Oh, okay. Well, it was a 4 pill, so that's still. Could have tried to Fury. Glad I didn't, though. It just wouldn't have been worth it overall. Well, we do get +3 life, though. That's great, which means we just need one of these 2 cards, either Peg or Wakai, to hit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Wakai. I should have tried to play him a bit faster. I'm just going to go all in with Wakai, because if I win this round, it's basically over. If I can win this, it's basically over. Because I've got so much DR, there's no way he's going to be able to unbury himself from what I have. But we will see. It's the obvious move. Going all in here is very obvious. Chances are very, very good that he will try to call this. However, even if he does go all in, unless it's with Xonia, unless he's willing to go that far in with Xonia, he's going to be very low on pills. So Xonia was the choice. The question is, how far in, did he really go all the way? Yes, he didn't go all the way. Alright, so this is very fortunate for us because now he's also going to be forced, because he's only got 7 power on his last 2 cards, is going to have to play at least 3 bills on one of his 2 remaining cards in order to get over Baka. We do see Loria first, which we want to counter with Baka in order to prevent any more damage than absolutely possible. Because we want to take Loria down to 1 more than we want to do that extra 1 to Charlie, because the extra 1 DR against Loria is going to prevent 2 damage because of the plus life per damage. Alright, so with that, we are neither 3-2 or 4-1. We are 3-1-1, and we did finish our 25 life points. Did not need to be an ELO, but we did finish our mission. We ended at 1039 ELO. So overall, very pleased with this deck. I think it worked quite well. I would recommend it again for anyone who is interested in trying it out. I think it has a very solid Jungo half, and other than, you know, the Sacrom not really getting Belmundo that often, you know, I think it worked well, so I'm extremely pleased with everything overall. So if you enjoyed this week, don't forget to like my video, and don't forget to share it if you really liked it, and as always, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.